Hello everyone. So this is my second message of the night. I've just recorded a quick love reading for the twin flames, and I had so many decks out here. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do it all in one message because I'm going to keep it separate tonight. I'm going to do the love message, keep it simple, do the love message for the twin flames, and then focus on the spiritual message that wanted to come through. Now, I feel this is also a bit connected to, I had my Zoom event last night, which was my Golden Anchor event to anchor in more love and healing into all our lives, but also into the collective and into Gaia. And Archangel Michael yesterday brought through a very significant message, which I shared with everyone on my Zoom call last night, but I feel today it was coming through from him again, so I feel it's something he wishes me to share with all of you. And I'm going to get to my Christ Consciousness deck in a moment, and then we're going to pull some Earth Magic cards, Dr. Stephen Farmer's deck, and then I'm going to also pull a card from one of my Oracle decks, because I'm really wanting to connect through with the energy right now and what you all need to know specifically about the journey. And not just for twin flames, for anyone on a spiritual journey who finds this message and feels a connection to it. But Archangel Michael has, the things he showed me, the best way to describe this. Archangel Michael said, past timelines are recalibrating to bring through a different present moment. So, if that sounds confusing, I was a bit confused as well, because I was like, past timelines recalibrating into the present moment. I was trying to figure it out. And then Archangel Michael showed me the movie Jumanji. Now, don't want to give too many spoilers if you haven't watched the movie, but in the movie they were playing a game with children, and that magical game, and Robin Williams, who was Robin Williams' character, when as a child in the movie, he gets stuck in the game, and the girl he was playing it with got scared. She never carried on playing the game, so she left him trapped in the game. And then to fast forward 15 years later or something, or 20 years later, these other kids found this game. So, and then what happened is when they started playing the game again, it brought back the boy back through from who was now an adult. And then him and the girl who had started playing the game then had to finish the game. Now, when they kept playing the game and completed the game, it then changed the past. So it recalibrated their life. It recalibrated, so where she'd become a recluse because everyone thought she was crazy because she said her friend had got sucked into this game. She lived her life as a recluse, being labelled crazy. He was stuck in this jungle world inside the game. And then, you know, but when they played the game and they changed the past by completing a cycle they hadn't completed. By completing the game, they changed the past, which then changed the present day. So that's what Archangel Michael was saying to me. So a lot of you might be realising right now that the healing you're doing in this lifetime, the healing you're doing in this dimension, is helping to recalibrate past lives and past dimensional, because the best way to describe it is the universe is made up of many layers, and Archangel Michael showed me a beehive, which is really interesting because it's made up of lots of little hexagons. That's sacred geometry right there, and it's almost like bees build their own little universe to work in. And as the bees are going in and out these little hexagon shapes, creating their honey, creating that using the pollen and all that to create the honey, that's kind of like the way the universe is laid out. And there's different dimensions, different realms, different pockets, and angel beings and spiritual beings and stuff just come in and out of these pockets like the way the bees do on that beehive. And so something that many of you have been doing in this lifetime, in this present lifetime, has been recalibrating your past situations and other timelines, and it's now all recalibrating towards some sort of happy outcome in the present. So that is important message to bring through for some of you. So if you feel like, because it can create like a sudden change in your current life, where you go from, you know, someone who, for example, if you were just starting a business, you only had like maybe 5 clients, and then suddenly you realize you're inundated, you've got thousands of people phoning you and wanting your services, and you're like, whoa, what just happened? Or, you know, if you're someone that's going, I never get asked out on any dates, I feel like I'm, you know, eternally single, no one ever asked me to go on dates, and suddenly your phone's going non-stop and people's coming back from the past saying, do you want to get for dinner and stuff like that. So what I mean is some sort of sudden change. Whatever you've done in this lifetime has been recalibrating and into your present reality, and it's about to show up in your present reality for some of you. So let me see what's coming through here. Tell me what you want us to know at this time. Abundance. So enjoy life fully. I mean, this is what I'm feeling. Someone, for a number of you, you have done the work, so everything is recalibrating now and is about to show up in your present reality. So something you've always dreamed about, something you've always wanted to achieve, someone you've always wanted to be with, whatever this means. If you've always wanted your person to, you know, finally get down on one knee, whatever this means to you, this is whatever abundance and enjoying your life fully means to you. I feel it's underway. So tell me what else you want. Well, Mother Mary. And this is just saying that your healing has paid off. Your nurturing of yourself has paid off. And whenever I get a Mother Mary card, it just warms my heart so much. Mother Mary she is who I connect with most on a daily basis. Even during my morning prayer and my evening prayer, when I'm praying, she's with me. And she's just a huge part of my life, and St. Joseph also, who's always around. And really, we had a lovely session with her and St. Joseph last night on the Zoom as well. And he's, regardless of the fact, Mother Mary's energy, she's always surrounded by love and protection and the angels. But also, St. Joseph is also very protective of Mother Mary as well. But I love this card come out because it just means that you have really chosen to embrace your inner child. And, you know, choosing to embrace your inner child is so important. It means you still, I mean, your inner child is your purity. Your inner child is your innocence, your wonder, your unconditional love. It's your lack of fear. It's your confidence. I mean, you think as a child, you don't have all those insecurities. You don't have anything like that. As a child, you feel that you can do anything. And you believe in everything. You believe in the possibility of magic and unicorns and fairies. You believe in it all, and you love the fact you believe in it all. And then as you go older, you get it all just drained out of you. So there's something coming through here about you've really allowed your inner child to evolve and grow, and you've just really embraced your journey fully here, I feel. Yeah. And look at this, it's just saying you've chosen love. Simple as that. You've chosen love over fear, over negativity. You have chosen love. And when you choose love and tenderness and compassion and gratitude, because it says gratitude on this card, but I always feel this is also just a card of, and I'm just, now that, because I'm seeing the rainbow colours there, it was so strange when we were out earlier walking, and it was sunny, there was not a drop of rain. There was the occasional grey cloud, but no rain at all. And then suddenly this huge, it was almost like somebody turned on some sort of rainbow torch in the sky, and it just beamed out of nowhere. And I got a photo of it. It was so strange. But it was just really nice. It just filled my heart with lots of love when I saw that today. And that's what I'm feeling when I see that card. My heart is full of gratitude and love and joy. And I feel that's also for whoever this is connecting with. You, if you're watching this, you're nodding going, yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now as well. And Mother Mary could definitely be very much connected to you also. Okay. Anything else from this deck, please, before I pull some cards from the Earth Magic deck? Okay, so freedom. Now this is you have been released. You have been released from the mechanisms that have kept us all stuck in lower vibration. You have been released from the illusion. And if you want to keep in that state of no illusions, just add it into your morning routine, your morning prayer, your morning spiritual practice. Say, I do not consent to the illusions anymore. I only follow the path of my Most High God, my heavenly creator of all things. I stay on my organic path of divine love and truth. Because this is for those of you that actually already understand you're free. You don't, now it's just literally a case of trusting and having faith that everything that you have been manifesting, everything you have been prioritizing, everything you've been thinking, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet, but I know it's going to happen. Just trust it is manifesting into your reality. And Jesus and Mary on the bottom, excuse me. Jesus and Mary Magdalene shared mission. So for many of you, this is around like your counterpart, your soulmate, your twin soul, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. This is very much to do with that. I love that. Community. And this is all about giving back to your community. And it doesn't matter what community you're in. Living from the heart space and that lotus energy, it doesn't matter what, if you are someone who lives in a small community, or your community is, maybe you work in the public eye, you know, you could be, it doesn't matter if you're, you know, a public figure, you could be, you know, it doesn't matter what your community is, you could work in business, you could work in art, you could work in TV, you could work in, you know, anything, you know, the music industry. But the important thing is something about your light, something about you as a person. You bring so much love and care to people's lives, and it's something that I feel you've been granted freedom from the illusions, and I feel that you're also helping other people to do that through whatever means this is that you do. And I've got the deck on music, so this could be to do with your music. Or music, I mean, this card's all about music, dance and creative expression. So it could definitely, but it's also about celebration, but also you could be a shaman, because the shamanic drum there. So something about music, dancing, bringing joy and harmony to people's lives. Yeah, and non-judgment card here on the bottom. So this, I do feel you are someone who has been under scrutiny at times yourself, or you've had a fear of really stepping into your true divine self because of the way people might have felt about you. But there's a door open for you. There's an opportunity coming in for you to step through, and there's Jesus being the teacher and saying, follow my lead. And the one thing Jesus was really good at was connecting with people on every level. It didn't matter if you were a cripple on the street, if you were a criminal, if you were a high-ranking official. Jesus connected with every single person. Yeshua was there for everyone, and he really had a way of connecting people together and letting them know that everyone was connected under one thing, and that was love and compassion and kindness, and how all of those things cost absolutely nothing. It costs absolutely nothing to you to show love, to show kindness, and to show compassion to someone else, to your fellow human being, to animals, to nature. It costs you absolutely nothing. And that's why it's so important to give as much as you can, because it's not something that's going to cost you anything at all. So, what time are we on? Okay, so let's pull a few cards from, I haven't used Dr. Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic cards for a while, but I just really felt there is something magical happening with the Earth right now. So let's see what energy wants to come through. So Meadow, vulnerability. Now it's so strange because last night in my Zoom call, Archangel Raphael showed me a meadow, and I told everyone what I was seeing. It was a meadow like this full of wildflowers and vulnerability. So I feel this is definitely saying to everyone, it's a time to let your guard down a bit. It's a time to be vulnerable. And, you know, vulnerability is honestly our greatest strength. And we spend so much time thinking we have to be strong all the time. Always. We're always trying to be strong for other people. We're trying to keep our emotions inside. Sometimes, certainly for me, I was someone who liked to keep my emotions, but it was because I didn't want other people to then feel obliged to go, oh, are you okay? Or I didn't want to cause other people stress worrying about me. So if you're someone who's a bit like that, but I think it's time just to let your guard down a bit. And there's music again and harmony. So something's coming through here about music. Music, dancing, and just feeling that freedom. And you got the freedom card. Something about freedom through your creativity, just to move your body and sing and dance with joy. And it could be something you're supposed to do. You could be destined to be in the music industry or something like that. But there's definitely something here about music and harmony and balance. And the Milky Way perspective, I love this. So there's definitely something here about you're starting, whoever this message really connects to, you're starting to see things in a completely different way. You have a freedom now from the illusions. So this could be for some of you who have just recently gone through your awakening, especially with that full moon in Scorpio. Awakening, that is the awakening moon, and that is a rebirth moon. And so you might be just finding this message and going, oh, I can understand now what you mean by this, starting to see things clearly. And you start to understand that everything isn't all as it seems. You know, we're all, each soul is on their individual soul path and their soul journey and our learning experience. And again, I love Archangel Michael. He gives me these kind of visions of things all the time. And he showed me Hogwarts from Harry Potter and how we're all kind of learning. And even in Hogwarts, they all have to learn the dark arts from, it was Alan Rickman, fabulous Alan Rickman, Professor Snape. And every student has to learn the dark arts as well, the darker side of their magic, not because it was condoned to use it, but because they had to know how to counteract it and how to be defensive with it. So so there's definitely, we're all souls who are just like Hogwarts, here to learn and experience things, and also learn more about our shadow side, and just to all the things we need to heal and figure out from that. So let's see. So spring equinox, rebirth, oh my goodness. So this is what I've been talking about, and we're just literally had Beltane yesterday. So I love that energy's coming through, because that's what we've been picking up on, this rebirth energy. And obviously, and look what's on the bottom, dance. A time to celebrate and dance. Wow, I just feel this is such a strong message. So if you watch this, it's a time just to put on your favourite song. Put on your favourite song and just dance. I'm going to do that when I end this message. I'm going to put on some of my favourite songs in my headphones and have a little dance around my kitchen, because there's such a strong energy coming through here of just dance and be grateful and be happy and be joyous. It's a time to rejoice. So okay, the DNA and love. So this is like almost saying like love is changing us from the inside out. Connecting to love, stepping into love, staying on the path of love, allowing us to give love, accepting love. All of that is changing us from the inside out. It's changing our entire physical vessel. It's just when you fully allow love into your life, it's the most healing thing for your mental health, your emotional health, but your physical health also. Love really is the greatest superpower. It is the most important thing in life, in the universe. You got to remember, nothing else outside of Earth is significant. The only currency the universe trades in is love. And there's something about love here is changing the very nature of how we interact. It's changing our DNA. It's actually, our bodies are becoming able to hold so much more light, just because collectively, on a grand scale, we are feeling love more than ever and feeling that freedom. And look, when I split the deck, full moon completion. It's a time to dance and celebrate. For many of you, you know that you have completed something here. You know you have allowed love to be your guide. You have allowed love to guide you and bring you to this point where you just feel ready. See, the river movement, you feel ready. For some of you, you're about to step into your mission with your person. It's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I feel that come through for you all. Okay, well, let's get a card. Let's get a card from this deck. I'm going to pick one on camera and then I'm going to read the message. Can I get the Gateway of Light card here? Okay. The Karmic board clearing card jumped out on its own, but let me see. And that's what we've been doing the last few days. Getting rid of any karmic cords or connections. So can I get a card? Please tell me when to stop to close out this message of guidance, please and thank you. Oh, I just got told to stop there and I missed it. Okay, please tell me when to stop. Okay, this one. Star being healing codes. Important information, wounds are being healed, recharging. Nice, and in the bottom of the deck, the Chamber of the Violet Flame. So, karmic release and radical transformation and that rebirth energy coming through, and obviously the karmic board clearing as well. So, that's just the energy we've been in. We've been clearing away that karma and stuff like that, any karmic cords or any anything at all, any fragments or cords or attachments that have kept us back, held back in the past. They've been completely removed now. And I know myself, I've been working a lot with Archangel Zadkiel the last couple of days and Archangel Raguel. So they're definitely the best angels to work with to rebalance your auric field. Archangel Michael clears your auric field. Archangel Raguel keeps you balanced and helps you to rebalance the scales. But also Archangel Zadkiel helps you to clear away any kind of karmic debris that was keeping you stuck. So, let's see. So let's see. Star being codes. Star being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are being healed and recharging. So it says there are many names for star beings such as ETs, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. Whatever they are called, they are divinely inspired, evolved beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. They are the overseers of the cosmos and, like the angels, are divine expressions of the heart of Source, who are dedicated to the well-being of the entire universe. They aren't limited by time or space, for they come from a higher dimension. Their frequency healings and are received on a spiritual level and can then move through our energy centers to affect the physical. These cosmic beings are our interplanetary cousins and are now coming to many souls on earth to support their healing, expansion, and bring harmony to their lives. Star beings exist in multiple forms and come in many different universes, but this card is a gateway that transports us to one of their healing sanctuaries. It is a gateway that is open to many different star beings, and so it doesn't stipulate which cosmic race is coming to us, but we will be receiving healing codes directly from cosmic guides. The healing can be emotionally, physical, or spiritual. However it comes, know that it's a great blessing for us all. To connect, say thank you, star beings of healing, for passing your hands of light upon my being and guiding me back to my whole and healed self. If the world seems overwhelming or intense at this time, know that it's okay for you to retreat to a safe place to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to be a healer for others and share healing, love, and light with the world. But please ensure you are well balanced and filled up with light first. This is not the time for you to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Light beings are placing their hands upon you now, filling you with divine light that will wash away any blockages or stagnant energy standing in the way of your freedom and wholeness. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so you can be restored to health once more. And in my message, in my post when I about Fair and the Fox, I did say at this time it's important to listen to your body, because that's something I intuitively felt to write. And the karmic board clearing, I'm just going to read the quick message for this. Karmic board clearing, where are you? Karmic board clearing. Your message of this card: if you're being overwhelmed by a traumatic memory or a painful event, know it's because this old energy is no longer serving you and that your spirit is calling for it to be released. And I was just talking about that. I don't know if it was in this message or my love message before, but I was just talking about you had to release all the old versions of your person. It could have been the twin flame message. You had to release all versions of your person in order to allow the new version to come in and connect with you again. Comes to you in your time when you are ready to surrender all ways of being and thinking and all the old stories. Know that receiving this message means your energetic self has been taken to the karmic board clearing during sleep or meditation, so that your light body can be cleared of all karmic blockages and stories. All the fears, all the phobias, all the challenges with partners and relationships and feelings of being misunderstood are being released now. You are ready to move forward. And you got the card of move. I can't remember which card it was, but wow. Oh, these messages have been amazing tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I know it's been helpful and it finds the right people. But thank you all so much for watching. I send you all so much love and blessings always. I'm going to go and record a quick love message from my other channel. But thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.